Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. We are in the castle again. As far as you're concerned, we never left. But I actually spent quite a bit of time in between episodes, as I kind of indicated I might do. Although I guess I wasn't expecting like quite how much time I would be spending. But you know, I was just clearing out areas, grinding random encounters, basically. I also did go ahead and sold stuff. A lot of stuff. Did I keep anything? I guess not. I know I picked up like two unidentified items from this fancy looking chest. And I guess I ended up identifying them because I wanted to just fully clear out my inventory as much as possible. Although we are back up to 71.99 kilograms. Which is a lot. I did get rid of a bunch of shurikens and other things. Finally sold those, what was it, regeneration books? Or did I do that on camera last time? I don't know. It's, you know, I did a few things. But mostly, I, you know, fought random encounters. Both in here, so there were several individual sections, basically. So to this map, there were the encounters inside the castle, and then there were separately the encounters in the cavernous area. There might be random encounters inside the Thieves' Den, but I mean, if we're fighting the boss right there at the entrance, basically, there might not be a whole lot more to it, even though there is more room on the map. Although I guess maybe they made it kind of make sense, because this is the main entrance to the castle, right? So maybe they didn't want to make that overlap, although I guess the suggestion is that the cave is obviously underground anyway and just connects to the castle's dungeon, or you know, basement, basically. Anyway, so who knows how much more there is to this place. I think I might have attempted the thief boss once off camera after all the grinding was done, although I did not take care of any level ups yet. Get to that in a minute. So, and it still looked, you know, completely ridiculous and impossible. Yeah, anyway. So I cleared out this place. Obviously there were... I don't know if there were... There was definitely one more fixed encounter, at least, in the storehouse. Maybe some more that I didn't touch last time. But yeah, I did that, and all the random encounters, clearing the place out, gaining the bonus. And I got like something like 6,600 for this place, I remember. And something in the 6,000 to 7,000 range, actually, for this. And then I went to Devonia, which had 3 separate sections. The roads area, and then the northern and southern ruins were separate areas. And I got rewards for clearing out the roads, which had, you know, thieves and ulrogs, and very occasionally the red type of wasp, which I think we had seen before, probably in the arena only. There were just a few of those, thankfully, because they're annoying. Not sure if I actually got any of those on camera. Oh yeah, actually I think I did, when I briefly stepped out of the front gate of the castle, right? Yeah, okay, so you did see those. And then there was a reward for clearing out the southern ruins, which turned out to actually be only a couple more encounters. There were a few more in the northern ruins, which makes sense, because I hadn't really been spending a lot of time there. Also, it's crazy how I never actually noticed this cave here, looking at the map so many times. I don't know why it took until now for me to finally realize that it was there. Well, okay, interesting. That obviously would have given me a hint, but then again, I would have found it anyway. I did. Anyway, so the northern ruins, I cleared those out. Those had slightly tougher encounters overall, I would say, compared to the southern ruins. There were quite a few of those left. And of course, the encounters themselves were worth quite a bit in terms of experience, and also, I guess we also made a decent amount of money from encounters. But there was, curiously, no clear reward for the northern ruins. For every other area there was, and again, it was in the 6,000 to 7,000 range, so actually quite worth. You know, on top of the rewards that you get anyway. So yeah, that was all quite worthwhile, I guess. And the encounters, you know, thankfully none of those encounters were individually particularly bad. Obviously there were those annoying demons, and, you know, but for the most part, I was able to just watch some videos on the side, and, you know, it was... I don't know how long it took overall. Anyway, so that happened. Yeah, I sorted out inventory. Yeah, neither of these items, of the unidentified items here, were anything special or, you know, interesting enough for me to decide to keep them, to show them off, so I just got rid of those. I did not, as I said, take care of the level ups because, I don't know, I figured maybe some people enjoy the process of leveling up, even though I do take my sweet time with each and every one. But I figured I might as well keep them in. I typically do anyway, and you know, whoever is not interested is free to skip ahead, of course, and anyone else can watch and, you know, maybe enjoy it. I was wondering, because I did not spend any of the level ups because I didn't need to, because the encounters weren't bad enough to, you know, where I thought that an extra level would really help in any way. So I accumulated them all, and I wonder if I actually gained enough experience on anyone to level up more than once in one go. I don't know if that's... I mean, I assume it's possible. You can't just keep collecting XP. Like, who has the most? I guess it's her, who has 159,000, almost 160,000, and only needs 143, so she has 16,000 more than she needs for the next level up, which might be enough for the next level after that. And I'm just curious to see if that's how that works, if it just gives you 2 levels in one. No, apparently not. Wait, but she is level... No, it says level 35, so she did level up twice. So I wonder if as soon as I exit out of here, it just gives me another level up. Because obviously she did not get double points. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder how the game's gonna handle that. Surely it's... there must be... You know, they must have foreseen that possibility. But I'm pretty sure that up to this point I've never actually, you know, not spent a level immediately and waited until I got enough for the next one. So, what are we getting for her? I guess that was the big question, wasn't it? Just immunity, reflexes, and bodybuilding? I mean, why not, right? And shurikens, obviously, yeah, which is the only weapon skill left to level for her. Okay, no, it's just... She just can level up immediately afterwards. Gotcha. And of course we have a ton of money that I could invest, and will eventually invest most of, I guess, in extra training, but it's not super necessary now, so I'm just gonna level up normally now. Yeah, this all keeps going up. It says attack plus 166. I guess I always assumed that that's on top of her normal attack rating, but that would be kind of crazy. So maybe what they mean is that it's attack rating, that's the attack rating that you get for your shuriken attack, which I guess is a bit lower than her regular attack, so... Yeah, but, I mean, still, I was definitely missing way more shurikens than shuriken throws in some of these fights than, you know, would seem reasonable. I guess I was just getting really unlucky, or maybe the number displayed is not necessarily accurate, the hit percentage, and there are still factors that can maybe subtract from that. I don't know. It's probably just bad luck, to be honest. Reflexes, bodybuilding, I mean, I don't know that she really needs that many more hit points. Or does she? Certain attacks. I mean, obviously only physical attacks, but both, yeah, definitely both melee and ranged physical attacks. It's never gonna help with spells. Maybe in the back row, more hit points is actually more useful than more dodge, because only, you know, the occasional archer is really going to use ranged physical attacks. Everything else that hits the back row tends to be magical in nature, and thus, you know, just having more health to soak up the damage might be more valuable. I don't know. Oh, attributes, of course. Sorry. I mean, agility 40 plus what she has from equipment should... Yeah, 57 total. That should be good for a while, right? She's definitely at no risk of not being able to use her next weapon upgrade once we get it. Okay, so he only leveled up once, I see. But he must be pretty close to the next level up. Everyone must be, really, at this point. Speed, of course. maybe let's not have his constitution fall too far off, I guess. More health is always going to be useful. And I guess I do keep increasing these? I don't know. Herbs might be... I don't know. I invested so much, but I definitely feel like it's good where it is. I don't need any more points. And if I max it out close to the end of the game, it's not really gonna have much of an effect. For the front row, I definitely feel like reflexes are the way to go. I'm gonna save that point, I suppose. Sure. Wait, he can level up again? But it didn't... I thought I specifically looked here and it said level 34, whereas for 12 it said... Oh! Because she reached level 36. Wait a second. Oh. So I guess I'm dumb, and she was already level 34... Because she cannot level up a third time. Okay, yeah, I'm just dumb then. I see. It just shows what level you currently or you most recently reached. Alright. Never mind then. Moving on. More strength. And I guess more of what I just increased. 60%. Surely that must be good, right? But again, what else am I gonna invest in? More learning? I mean, I guess I could. Or... I don't know. Or just some more of this. Oh, and wait, he can actually level up again. So he's also 36. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my math was just off or something. Didn't expect that to work out that way. Well, that's gonna be a whole lot of extra levels across the party. I wonder if it's worth actually giving the thief leader another shot after all. Maybe after we take care of the prince, who we haven't even looked at. Well, just more of this. It's gonna... Eventually we'll have to venture into the desert, right? So, yeah, I guess. You know what? Screw it. Maybe I'll just max these out. After all. Attributes. Sorry. Why didn't I click on the second attribute? What's wrong with me? More agility? Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, I completely forgot that I was kind of going to keep increasing his agility because he needs help with that hit chance. Well, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, he's actually not that far behind 12 at all. I guess she must have just leveled up before I started the whole grinding session, and then... yeah. Probably. So let's see how many points everyone else get, or how many levels. Speed and... why is her constitution that much higher? I don't know. Give her strength. Max out her weapon skill. Nice, nice. I guess those 2 points that I've been occasionally spending there can just keep going into meditation, perhaps, from here on out. But let's see. Do we want to keep buffing the aura? Oh, wait. Aura of protection. Oh, that keeps going past level 5. Somehow, despite it also being an aura spell like Aura of Healing, I just didn't expect that, and I never thought to actually check. Well, in that case, okay, that makes sense. How it starts at a pretty low cost and also relatively low effect. Oh man, in that case though, I don't know. I mean, I suppose at level 30, which might be the max for this one, I think Aura of Healing goes up to 30. Not sure, I'm gonna double check, but yeah, if that goes all the way up there, 20 or 30 or something, I guess it's gonna end up with a pretty significant boost to evasion and defense, but it's also gonna cost a lot. Plus, you know, it's a lot of... it's quite an investment to even get there. Elemental protection... at least that's better than just a single non-elemental protection like this. I wonder why they didn't do an elemental protection and, you know, a non-elemental protection that covers the rest of them, at the very least, just to have only 2 spells to worry about. So as it is, it looks like we're gonna have 4 separate spells then, probably, maybe? I don't know about that. Well, we don't have enough for both, and I kind of feel like if, you know, between the two, Aura of Healing is definitely the more useful one to have. Anyway, speed and agility. And... Restoration actually goes up by 1 to 3? Wait, is that more than usual? Yeah, the cost is also up to 36 already at this point. That's a lot. That's a lot of mana. Okay, you know what? Sunk cost fallacy. I'm gonna keep putting some more points into Aura of Protection. And there, some meditation. Yes. And she has yet another level up. Okay, okay. So I guess everyone else is probably going to have all 3 levels, which is really more than I expected. I wasn't even sure that I was going to get 2. But I guess I underestimated just how much XP I was amassing. Go for strength, I guess, next. More meditation. Maybe we'll aim for level 20 Aura of Healing. Maybe stop there for a moment. It heals for a decent amount at this point. It almost feels like it kind of made a jump because I remember it healing in the 30-ish range. Well, I suppose on average until a while ago it would have mostly done that, but I don't remember it ever healing anyone for over 40, but now we're solidly in the 40s, almost to 50 max. Maybe I just wasn't paying very close attention, that's probably what's going on. In fact, that would be perfectly in character, so I'm just going to assume that that's the case. Strength 40 there. That looks nice. Rage. Getting pretty close to maxing that out, actually, and yeah, I'm just gonna save that point for now. And gonna give you... Actually, even though his hit points are really solid, I guess it couldn't hurt to boost his constitution a little bit more than that. Let me get that to 20. That to 27. And he's gonna have another level up, so I'm just gonna do this. Speed, constitution, rage, and immunity, and weapon master. Sure. Okay. And you get speed and energy. Let's go for 40, then maybe a little bit more constitution. Not that the order matters at all. Let's see here. Meteor. Didn't I find Meteor skill books? I guess I decided that I didn't need those. Yeah, I suppose I looked at it. Maybe? Did I? Actually, I don't really remember. Oh, we definitely want more of this. Yeah, okay. So obviously it's going to be our main focus. And wait. What am I looking for? Oh, did she max out meditation? Is that... Oh, apparently she did, because that must be in here, right? I guess I just didn't realize that, or I forgot. One or the other. Let's... Oh, my bodybuilding is really expensive for her. And presumably for Gaspar too. Not sure about that one. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine for now. Wait, that would be... in here. Ah. Yeah, okay, that isn't... Wow, that is at level 30. For some reason I thought we were maybe approaching level 20 or had reached that, but never mind. That is maxed out. Unfortunately, I wouldn't mind just dumping more points into that, but I guess that's not an option. Oh well. I feel like that was something else, but I don't know, maybe not. Speed, energy. More absorption. Very nice. I mean, yeah, that number is obviously going to be reduced in most cases, but still, that is... It's already an amazingly useful spell. Because we're maxing out Thunderstorm, because I've also been actually using that quite a bit. It's really decent damage, even though, you know, it's also very expensive, but I guess it's worth it. Oh, and she only leveled up twice, but she's getting really close. Alright. Makes sense. I guess she was the furthest behind last time I checked. Sure, might as well give you 30 con. Right, you're not even... Well, you're getting there with meditation, but not quite yet. Let's see here. You get... Actually, Fireball level 3. Nice. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Cost is 72. Yeah, well, it's what it is. Greater Heal 3. Nice. She doesn't seem to use Greater Heal a whole lot, or I don't know, maybe she does. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't see why she wouldn't. Let's give them a bit more PP. And speed, and I guess invest a bit more in his energy. So I can actually, you know, summon these expensive creatures. There, bow skill goes up by 2. Cost goes up to 75. Might as well. I mean, I guess I am going to max them out at this rate. You are getting... Regeneration 5. Okay, sure. And you do get your 3rd level. Alright. Speed, energy... $78 cost, 28 bows. Right, no fireball increase. I guess it's gonna be bow twice and then fireball at this rate. And I wonder... I mean, he's gonna have 5 more levels after this, so... Bow, fireball, fireball? Wait. Well, now, I suppose bow would max out at 30, presumably. So... Bow, fireball. Then one more thing? One special skill that he learns at max level? That would be nice. Some super ultimate skill. Wouldn't mind that at all. And you're getting... Man... No? What are you getting? Hold on. Am I blind? Oh, regeneration 6. Oh, that goes past 5. Alright. Sure. Not the most exciting thing. But... yeah. Anyway. Okay. That's a lot of levels. Oh, right. And I did not loot this room because obviously, well, I wanted to do that on camera. Fire resistance for everyone. Sure. Why not? And the only things seem to be this chest here. Pristinium axe, non-magical. Formal sheets, shield, non-magical. And a lockpick, sure. Another lockpick. And a torch. Alright, nothing particularly exciting, but we'll take it. And that should be everything that was left in here. I mean, based on how relatively easily we were dealing with all the soldiers in here, I don't expect too much difficulty with the actual boss, the throne room. The throne room is as rugged as the rest of the fortress. To add to the effect, the room is filled with the skulls and skeletons of beasts, arranged as if they are paying homage to Darthanos. You can see Prince Darthanos at the far end of the hall, watching you as he continues to eat from an enormous piece of meat that he holds in his hands. Ah, classic. Okay. I mean, we did take care of both of his pets, or all 4, I guess. So, again, presumably that does something. I mean, I guess I'll never find out. I mean, I suppose technically I could reload from before we did that, just to see how the encounter would be different. But, I don't know. The great throne room has a wild look about it, much like the rest of the castle. The nauseating odor of the beasts that permeates the entire fortress is present here too. I mean, I would expect it to be strongest here, if anything. From the throne, Prince Darthanos watches you with a defiant posture. He does not hide the bloodstains on his armor, testament to his violent ferocity for which he is famed. Famed, or... what's the other... less flattering word? Infamous, I guess. He's tall and heavy-set. He holds his lance firmly as he looks at you through the open visor on his helmet. His weathered face, adorned with war paint, is full of scars from claws and lashes. His uneven beard and wild hair makes you think more of a beast than a man. When he speaks, it sounds like a deep growling.
So, you are the man who murdered my brothers.
I don't know that if we heard his voice before. Also, the script... I mean, it's kind of hard to tell squinting at this portrait here, but that... I mean, he doesn't have any hair or beard as far as I can tell, right? He looks like he's completely bald, so unfortunately the description does not match the portrait here, but the voice matches, so there's that. So it is you who has sacrificed hundreds of innocents. Darthanos roars with anger at your words, not with pride. You're nauseated with the smell of blood and rotting meat on his breath. We should not be standing close enough to smell that, or I guess if we do, over this distance, it's really bad. Holy crap. You won't be so bold when I rip your arms from their sockets, and feed them to my beasts. Oh yeah, about your beasts. Nor you when you're hung up in the village you keep hostage. Okay, is this just gonna be a back and forth duel of threats and insults? That worthless scum, they will obey me, or they will be food for my pets, and you, assassin, will be tortured until you beg for me to give you death, and pray that I don't find a way to reach the land from whence you came. Or I will make all of your people pay for your crimes with pain and suffering. Oh, I thought with, I don't know. Money. just money. And Darthanos smiles evilly, revealing a mouthful of broken and yellowed teeth. Of course. The first thing I'm going to do is put an end to the people of Velagarn. I know you have many friends there. Yeah, do we? I don't know. I barely know the people. And the cowards celebrate the death of Nangorth. I promise you, their suffering will be so great that none shall dare defy the children of Arthurion again. Yeah, can we just skip to the end of this? Not if I finish with you first. I offered your brothers the chance to give up their divine keys in exchange for their lives, but you, the world will be a better place without you in it. Wise words. Darthanos breaks out into mad laughter as he pets one of his beasts. What beasts? What are you talking about? Which watches you with hungry eyes. His other beast comes to his side. Why did we kill these beasts specifically? Was that just... Did that actually not make any difference? He's just gonna have his beasts with him, isn't he? It's a shame that my fierce Arasgul is no longer here with me. I would enjoy watching as he devoured you piece by piece, but I'm content to know that he sows terror across the land as the leader of the Cursed Hounds. Oh, interesting. Ha ha ha, I am so proud. I love him like a son. Okay. But I have other fears and hungry beasts. Look at them, my creatures. They are for you. They are for me? Oh, thanks. That's, you shouldn't have. Taste their blood and savor their entrails. Wait, what? Or is he now talking to the beasts? That wasn't clear. Taste their blood and savor their entrails. I'm gonna pretend that he's still talking to me and inviting me to savor his creatures' entrails. I think I'll join you in the feast. Okay, let's eat your beasts together, man. If that's you call yourself a prince, a son of Arthurion? Your father must be rolling over in his tomb. I think you have no place amongst men. No, your place is with the vermin. Well, dead vermin specifically. Don't you dare say the name of Arthurion! Kill them, my children! Leave no one alive! The side doors fly open, but nothing happens. Darthanos stares, perplexed. What? My beasts, where are they? Okay, so something would have happened here. Presumably a combat would have ensued with 4 raptors. I mean, big deal. Waiting for someone. Curse you, explorer! What have you done with them? I mean, your children will devour no more innocents. Damn you! Damn you all! You will pay with blood for what you've done! Right, okay, finally. I've been waiting to do that. Okay, that's obviously... Yeah, that's not so bad. I mean, compared to the meteors thrown by the Tanaxis demons, kind of pathetic. Let's see how you like being wounded. Okay, you're kind of resistant, but not immune. So I guess we'll keep stacking those first. Honestly, I mean, yeah, the wounds are a bit annoying, but we can always take care of that. Take care of those just fine. Should I start with that? I mean, you know what? What we can do is cast, if I can find it, Aura of Protection. Might as well, right? That's what we have it for. And, yeah, you can actually just do this one again. Oh, spell failed. At only 6 wounds. A bit unlucky, huh, Mr. Dothanos? I have a feeling like this one is gonna be pretty easy. I should not say those kinds of things, but I don't know. I still feel that way. Okay, hit all of those. But yeah, the damage so far isn't really particularly bad or anything. How about our 8 wounds? Action modifier minus 40. I'm gonna say we're good. Just attack. I mean, her attacks aren't really that impressive, unfortunately. Stack those wounds. Okay, interesting. Not sure. I guess, I mean, it was some sort of attack that just hit the entire front row, and I guess it was magical in nature. That must have been what he tried to cast earlier, and it failed. But it did miss. So, I don't know what kind of spell or ability that is. Why don't we... Man, not bleeding. Not aura. Cure wounds. There, might as well. And, you add more wounds to him. 16. Make that 18. And, I mean, we could be having Gaspar use some sort of, you know, scrolls to buff, but it really doesn't feel necessary for this one. Okay, at least it's not a one-shot, like from those Tanaxis. And he's also actually below half health already, without me really having paid attention to that. You know what, let's heal up Nimona. Might as well. And you can actually... Let's see how much mana we can suck from him. 27 only, interesting. I can only assume that he has more than that. But he's just kind of resistant to lightning. Only 1 wound here, but another spell fail. Not looking too good for you, Dothanos. Weren't we struggling a lot more with previous prince? No, wait. I don't know. Actually, it's been a while since we fought a prince, isn't it? Hasn't it? So... yeah, I don't know who I was thinking of. Some boss of some temple? No, I don't know. Not sure what I was thinking of. But yeah, this guy is a little bit pathetic. Maybe he wouldn't have been quite as pathetic before we all leveled up 3 times all at once. But that did happen, so bad for him. Yeah, okay, so we can still continue draining around that same amount. Not that it matters too much. I mean, if I'm going to attempt the Thief Leader after this, I am almost certainly going to, you know, rest up until fully healed before doing so. Well, bye-bye. There's the Key of Rosnet. So not of the, yeah, it's the temple in the swamp, of course. Not the one here, which makes sense because that one is still guarded by... Actually, interestingly, even though I had only leveled up like once between taking a look at that encounter guarding the temple of Velvet, and entering the caves and doing some fighting there. When I came back out and did my grinding out there, I just looked at that group again, and their status had actually changed from impossible to Titanic. So it has gone down a level, but Titanic is obviously still far from doable. Oh, right, we just confirm. Anyway, the Key of Resonant was the only thing I received from Prince Darthanos. Well, and a chunk of XP, I guess. It's not nothing. His words had been filled with nothing but threats and wrath. It seemed his heart was more violent than the beasts that accompanied him. Oh yeah, and also, I guess notably, there were no beasts next to him, despite the text specifically mentioning him petting his beasts. 2 specifically. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I didn't even question it once the combat started. I mean, I want to say that we would have dealt with 2 additional, presumably raptors, I guess. Those seem to be his beast of choice. Just fine, in addition to him. But, well, I'm not too sad that we didn't have to. Anyway, fortunately the people of Devonia no longer had anything to fear from the Lord of the Beasts. Divine Temples, Prince Darthanos fell by my sword. I was able to retrieve the key to the Temple of Raznet, the Lady of Beasts. The temple can be found north of the swamps of Rosmura. I know, I've been there. Okay, we've already been to his secret treasure rooms, all 2 of them. So I guess there's nothing more to do here. There was actually... Oh, interesting. I mean, really these gates should be open because, you know, the dialogue mentioned specifically these gates opening. Oh, wait. Oh, they can actually be opened from here. How inconvenient for him, unless he also has a second set of switches right by his throne or something. I don't know why I didn't drink this water, which is obviously, you know, gonna be completely fine to consume. Nothing wrong with that. Did I not also leave some pie here? Oh, I sure did. Nice. And now my food reserves are full. Well, they were for a moment. Here those wounds. And, I mean, no one really needs any healing. She's down to not even half mana. Well, he is, though. 157. That is a little bit... Wait. No, that's his health. I'm dumb. Yeah, he is down to a little bit less than half his power points, so I can't actually summon a second set of summons at this point without boosting his mana further. That is unfortunate, but again, we're just gonna rest, and you know, we're probably not gonna be able to deal with the bandits even at this point. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like we got that much stronger. Those guys are just so bad. I mean, specifically the leader himself, of course, is the main problem here. But just to see if we made any noticeable progress, well, he immediately starts throwing, and yeah, that's about the same damage that we were taking. And he still seems to get about the same number of turns, and we can't really disable him quickly enough. Pfft. Great start. Yeah, that feels completely unchanged. Crazy. I mean, we just really don't have anything to counter. Well, I mean, the direct damage is bad enough, like, right? 2 of those kinds of throws in a row on either Gaspar or Cathara is going to kill them if I don't get a chance to heal in between. And then there are these absurd bleed stacks. That's not what I meant to do. It's fine. We don't really stand a chance here, do we? It's a game, think of as challenging. That's supposed to be only challenging? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that game. I feel like we're gonna be returning there in a while. Not too soon. We don't have a quest to deal with them, do we? Active missions. No. No, we don't. And we never found more emerald wyverns. In the skies over Rosmura, huge winged beasts can sometimes be observed. hard to find due to being close to extinction. A good hunter can locate them. 3 of the eggs. I mean, maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe they are a random encounter. Actually, yeah. I completely forgot that I never really took the time to exhaust the random encounters in Rosmura. Of course. It's definitely a thing I need to... Well, I don't need to do, but... Well, I mean, maybe I do need to do if... some of the final encounters are going to include at least 2 more of those Emerald Wyverns for those 2 remaining eggs. It's almost certainly what I need to do. Somehow I was just expecting them to all be fixed encounters, like the first one. I mean, there's no reason not to take the portal, I guess. Let's see, we don't have random encounters on the roads. Actually, wait. Yeah, no. No nearby enemies. But surely in the actual lakes... Here we go. Grab this one. Oh yeah, okay, so there are definitely encounters in here. Great number, in fact. Okay, okay. And it's gonna be a little bit annoying, but I guess we don't really take a lot of damage here. It's just the occasional insect bite. Yeah. Before we do that, in fact, I'm probably gonna do that off camera, just like I did. Or in between episodes. Just like I did with the, you know, random encounters that I told you about at the beginning of this episode. How do I start the sentence? I don't know. Where is the local guide? Hello.
How could I help you?
Do you have more quests? No. Okay. And in the very first town, new quests did keep popping up, right? As we made more progress and took care of the older ones. But I don't think I've seen that happen anywhere else. I might also kind of have stopped asking. Maybe it's worth... I mean, it's definitely worth talking to the various trainers in the other towns. Well, other than Velagarn, where I definitely double-checked several times. Just to see if we... You know, just to make sure we didn't miss a random side quest somewhere. Not that most of them would be giving us very great rewards at this point in the game, but, you know. There's also the arena. I mean, I'm thinking of things that I can do, you know, other than just moving on ahead. Or, I suppose, heading into the temple here. I guess I should probably be doing that now that we have the key for it, even though we could move ahead into Villak. But it seems like the obvious next step is going to be the Temple of Rosnet, right? Let's do some training. 15,600. Next one is going to be 16,200. Well, guess I'm going to go with just this much right now. Just 3 extra points.
At your service.
Let's see here. We didn't really use any resources, did we? But we did find this. No thank you, no thank you. Sure can. I don't know, fill up to... might as well get all of them. Lockpicks. They don't weigh a lot. Yeah, not really worth worrying about too much. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I feel like we were doing better in terms of, you know, available capacity here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we did pick up a lot of potions from the soldiers, or the various soldiers of Darthanos in the castle. They just dropped. I guess it was mostly the various kinds of spellcasters, not the soldiers themselves, that dropped either magic potions or healing potions for, which are good, but I just wish there was a way to store them away. Because, you know, they are useful, so I'm hesitant to just sell them. But they also weigh quite a bit. That definitely adds up. That makes up a decent chunk of the weight we're currently carrying. Honestly, these as well. I got 16 of these. I mean, they are decent, but honestly,
Goodbye. Good day,
the amounts
sir.
healed with these... Where did I exit out of the menu? I don't know. The amount healed by these at this point in the game isn't even that amazing anymore, so maybe I'm just gonna get rid of like half of them. We're at 69 weight. That's definitely nicer than before. Yeah, let's actually quickly see. Ooh, could that be an upgrade? Oh, wow. What? What? How's that so much better? The damage. That's insane. Oh, because it's improved damage plus 5. That would do it, yeah. Normally it would only be 45 damage, which would already be a decent upgrade. Plus some more wounds, but I mean, heck yeah, that's 12,000? Well worth it. I would take 2 of those if I had a use for them. Saber, no. Axe, no. No maces whatsoever. So I guess we had a restock, so might be worth double checking all the shops.
Goodbye.
But I also wanted to... I kind of want to take a look at the arena. Honestly, I forget what it was that was stopping us there. It was something pretty bad. Obviously. Something that felt kind of impossible. However, I mean, we have recently gained quite a bit more power, so... Look at that. Damage from 58 to 72. I like that. Very
Welcome
nice.
to my store.
And there might be some more upgrades for us to get.
Come back soon.
Plus, I do want to check those trainers, just because now I'm paranoid that I might actually have missed something. I don't really think so. I probably did talk to all of them again at some point. And I don't really expect any new quests to pop up, you know, a long time after we've finished in an area. That wouldn't make any sense. But, you know, better to double check, I suppose, than to make assumptions. And yeah, I'll just do that. Look around the shops, see, you know, get anything that might be interesting. And talk to those guys, and then probably I'll see you back at the arena in a moment. Okay, here we are, right at the arena. And I did check the towns. As expected, and as I thought, there were no new quests. Unfortunately, but also, I guess fortunately, I didn't miss anything. I did find some interesting things. Oh, look at that attack rating. That's not bad at all. I guess he's slowly recovering, slowly getting back to where he was. He used to be over 180, right? But, yeah. Oh, right. One of the things I found was this axe, which unfortunately is the exact same quality level and damage as his previous axe, but this one deals 50% extra damage against demons, which is a bit, you know, ironic. Because, of course, we've dealt with a ton of demons recently. But there are definitely more left. And I am definitely considering... I mean, we might just have to, but I've also been thinking about returning to some of the areas of Villak to, well, test, I guess, if my theory about taking reduced or maybe no fire damage there now with the new artifact is even true. And, you know, if we can maybe find the lair of that Arazgul creature, which is definitely a demon, so, you know. And there was that other group of demons seemingly guarding the entrance to, you know, the way to this final witch house, right? It seemed like it. There were, I want to say it was 2, or maybe it was 3 of the Morgulor's demons, which we have dealt with a group of 3 of them. I have off camera, so I know it's possible at this point, so we just have to return there and deal with them. And we should be able to make our way there, so that's definitely more demons. I want to say there was something down here that was stopping us as well. Plus, you know, in addition to the extra fire damage, to the insane fire damage we were taking. And we never really got a chance to look around this area. Maybe now we do, and there are definitely going to be more demons there, and so on and so forth. So, plus, we're not done in the ruins with any luck. I mean, I say luck as if that were actually true. But who knows, maybe there might be demons in the Temple of Raznit as well, so the axe might even come in handy there, but it's definitely gonna come in handy elsewhere. So I did get that, even though it did cost me another 5,000. And then the other thing I got was this helmet. Yeah, I mean, absolute protection equipment is rare enough, and this one is relatively high level. It was also an upgrade in terms of armor class for her, even if just barely, because she lost a few stats, but her old helmet only gave like 2 strength and 2 agility. So, no big loss there, and now her resistances are looking really nice. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. Right, I don't know what
the giant greets you.
was in the arena. Mormura, wait, Mormura. Oh! Oh, one of those. Right. Oh god, They wound you a lot. They have a ton of hit points. Let's see. Let's just see. We've gained several levels since then. Since last attempting this. I don't really know about this. I don't think he deals enough damage to have a chance here. Oh, I mean, the critical fail is always nice, but I very much doubt we can rely on that. And we're not crippling them at all, but they cripple us in the long run. We deal... Oh, I mean, I don't know how they just critically failed twice in a row without being wounded at all. That's just incredibly lucky, but they are going to kill us. Because we're only getting worse at dodging their attacks. Unfortunately. And we're actually also taking increased damage, I think. So yeah, that was not gonna happen. Right, so that's a tough one.
Bye-bye, little man.
Who could potentially stand a chance? Could anyone, really? Oh, wait, it's a demon. What am I doing? I mean, I don't know if Gowlin really has much better chances here. But he can wound back. Theoretically, well, I don't know. It depends. There's a miss that we can't really afford at all, ever. And somehow they're also faster. Or Gowlin is just a lot slower than Oron is. Yeah, okay. And he's missing a lot. He does have a lot less attack rating than Oron does. So that's, yeah, that's kind of bad.
Come back soon. The arena awaits you, yeah. Ramagor the giant
I mean,
greets you.
I can't imagine that we have the damage... That Cathara has the damage to... Or stunlock capabilities of, to just deal with this guy? Surely not, right? I mean, no. Unfortunately, not at all. Yeah. Oh, wait, that worked, actually. Hold on. But she has a non-zero... Yeah, a significantly non-zero chance to spell fail now. That sucks. It looked like she would have actually had it... definitely prevented the next turn if she had not failed that spell. Because... Right? Wait, is that how that works? The Momura's next turn came up in 3 seconds. So we would have... No, what's important is when Cathara's next turn comes up, of course. So I guess that wouldn't have worked out in the long run? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately that thing is pretty fast and obviously resists most status effects to a pretty high degree.
We're gonna win some money.
And I have been investing a little bit in 12's evasiveness, but not enough, I'm sure. Yeah, hit chance only 79%. That is not amazing, actually. She does deal a nice amount of wounds, but look at that. Yeah, that's not very confidence-inspiring, is it? Okay, never mind. I guess I gave up here for a good reason, unfortunately. Oh well, now we know. Just like with the Thieves Leader, we will just have to return here. Do we take a sneak peek at the temple? Which I guess is where we're gonna head next? Or I could take care of some of those Vilak encounters. Nah, let's do the temple first. I mean, we're not really gonna do anything meaningful anymore in this episode, but you know, I wanna do something. I guess we can at least go to the temple where we are gonna resume next time. Okay, well, here we are. Temple of Raznet. Let's take a look inside. Ooh, nice. I like what they did with the place. Or maybe it's always looked like this. It is the temple of the goddess of beasts, after all. Piles of corpses are the first thing you see as you enter the Tower of Raznet. Tower? The Lady of Beasts and War. So many must have lost their lives within these walls. In front of you, what once must have been a beautiful freshwater fountain is now a cesspool of blood and bloated bodies. Oh yeah, we also had a rat encounter on the way here in the swamp. Watch out, detected a trap. Oh, on the door, okay. Right, and that was enough for her to level up. I guess we might as well do that real quick. Real quick, I say. Energy 40, yeah. We can give her a bit more constitution. Gaspar definitely needs to focus on energy. Alright, we also have extra skill points. Not that I know what to do with them. Well, except max out energy absorption, I suppose. Absolutely, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I could learn the Frost Ball, but... Really? Wait, what's Inferno? Wait, when did this happen? Oh! That must have obviously happened. I was, yeah, maybe during those multi-level ups I was not paying attention to upcoming spells at all. Whoops. I guess I'll have to extra carefully check everyone's list of skills. Definitely missed this one. Okay, hold on. I was actually wondering if we would ever get another mass damage spell, and in fact I was expecting that to happen at some point. Here it is. That being said, I mean the damage... it's so annoying that we can't compare it to anything that's already maxed out because it doesn't show up in the list here. I want to say the damage is lower than Blizzard, but of course there is the damage over time component to it. The cost is obviously very high, but all enemies is always great. And there are the occasional enemies that are immune to frost, so I guess we're definitely learning this one. And I guess I'm holding on to that one skill point for now. Yeah. Yes. Let's quickly compare. So we got Blizzard maxed out at 5. Oh, okay, so it's actually the same base damage. Interesting. So yeah, but double the cost. Yeah. But instead of the freezing effect, this one has the damage over time effect. Honestly, the fact that it has the same base damage, though, and an additional effect, you know, where this also has damage and an additional effect, a pretty useful one as well, but only costs half of it? I don't know. I feel like they should have made the base damage for level 1 higher than this. Yeah, I mean, of course it's going to go up from here, but the cost is also going to go up. I don't know. I guess Blizzard is still going to be the more efficient one, but obviously, if I just want to go for max damage, I'm going to have to go for Inferno, and thus just suck up the higher cost. I guess that's what it is. But I mean, I also have the insanely good energy absorption, which is unfortunately actually maxed out. I was briefly hoping that it might actually not max out at 5 because it's not a damage spell, but I guess all of her spells actually do. Oh well, it's what it is. It's still gonna be really good, I'm sure. Okay, anyway, yeah, this is what this is, I guess. Well, we haven't really seen what kind of enemy we're encountering in here. Undead, I see. Not demons. So our new axe is not going to specifically help with those, but that's, you know, that's okay. Hall of Prayers. Entrust your spirit to the Lady Resonant and let her protect you from the vicissitudes of fortune. Okay. Oh. Well, that's just wonderful. Okay, I did save after the level up, apparently. Right, so there are traps, of course. There always are. There are undead. We haven't seen any roaming enemies yet, but probably also going to be undead. Maybe some corrupted beasts or something. We'll see. I will actually head outside in between episodes and clear out those swamps. And hopefully get the remaining 2 wyvern eggs that way so we can finish that quest. And, yeah, so on and so forth. But we're probably going to be exploring this temple next time. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!